Respected Chandrajit Banerjee, Director General, Confederation of Indian Industry, His Excellency Mr. Todd McLeay, Minister for Trade and Investment, Agriculture and Forestry, and Associate Minister for Foreign Affairs, New Zealand, His Excellency Richard Rosso, Senior Advisor, Chair India and Emerging Asia Economics, Center for Strategic and International Studies, USA, His Excellency Jody McKay, Director, Australia-India CEO Forum Business Council of Australia, respected Edith, Managing Partner, ACG International and Chairman, Netherlands, India, Chamber of Commerce and Trade, and also respected Rodney Rivery, Cluster Coordinate Private Sector Development Skilling and TVET GIZ Germany, respected Rajiv Memani, President CAI, Suchitra Yella, Vice President Confederation of Indian Industry, and friends. For the 2 days, you brought happiness to Visakhapatnam. Today you are all leaving this city. We are feeling very, very disappointed. You have to stay some more time here. You brought happiness and pleasure, and also we are very happy for your visit to our city. By this time, you have experienced our hospitality. In India, I can say always, one of the most beautiful city, Visakhapatnam. No other city is comparable to Visakhapatnam. One side, sea, and also beautiful people also. I am confident nobody created any problem for you. That is the confidence I am having on people of Visakhapatnam. For the last 1.5 days up to evening, I am very happy to see that 30 ministers have come from different countries. 67 plus sessions, parallel sessions we have conducted. We have discussed business issues, social issues, and also even company to company, B2B meetings also. I am confident CAI has to confirm to me. You conducted so many meetings. I am very happy to announce this is the best meeting CAI has conducted so far. It is at far Davos. Always our meetings so far, we used to discuss investments. Partnership means only MOUs. This time we have changed that agenda. Exchange of ideas, knowledge, what is happening globally, what you have learned each others. 3,000 delegates have come. More than 650 overseas delegates. 60 countries participation. 700 B2B meetings. Yesterday morning I told one thing. We have to learn each other, understand each other, respect each other culture. I am very happy. Yesterday I have seen from Australian VIPs having Indian saris. I am telling you, you are looking more beautiful than Indian saris than Australian dress. I am very happy. I am seeing Council General also. She was, yesterday I have seen her. She was looking very nice. I am very happy you respected our sentiment. That too Mangalagiri sari. By wearing Mangalagiri sari, you have become now brand ambassador for Mangalagiri saris for viewers. I really appreciate you. This is what I wanted to do always. All of us, global citizens, different parts of the world, but every country is having their own culture, legacies, sentiments. If we respect small gestures, it will go in a big way for global good and also global harmony. Apart from all these things, I wanted to reinforce now, India started economic reforms in 1991. Mid-90s, IT revolution has come, first mover advantage taken by Indians. Third one, we are having an advantage of demographic dividend. This advantage will be there another 25 to 30 years. All countries are facing aging problem. Only India is going to have this advantage for another 20-25 years. If you manage population management, years to come, India is to go play very extraordinary role globally. I don't want to mention names here, some countries. Yesterday I had a personal delegation. Some countries represented to me, we are having problem of our technical labor. If you can send your people, we will be very happy to receive them, to take them. Even by giving skills, training, everything they wanted to recruit, better skills for their countries, salaries, everything. That is the strength of India. And also in India, as on today, very strong leadership. Yesterday I told you, our Honorable Prime Minister is enjoying trust of the nation. People are supporting. Yesterday elections, that is an indication. 202 seats, he has won. All elections is winning. In India, so many countries we are watching, there are problems of leadership. India is having stable leadership and very, very progressive leadership. That is the biggest asset for India. It is going to help us for sustainable economic development. This is where we are preparing Vision Vikasit Bharat 2047. As on today, we are in 4th place. Next year, we are going to reach 3rd place. By 2038, many participants are here. You can remember, we will be number 2. 2047, unstoppable, India will be number 1. That is going to happen. What we are not saying proudly, India is having advantages. We have to go competition with other countries also. All of us has to work for the betterment of the people by having proper vision and also in executing all these things. Andhra Pradesh, we are having a very ambitious plan. 2.4 trillion US economy by 2047. Swarna Andhra Pradesh is our goal. Golden Andhra Pradesh is our goal. Per capita income, we want to reach $42,000. I am confident we are going to reach it. Even yesterday I told very clearly, we are in inspiring time. Technology advantage. I have seen 3 decades back. At that time, IT. That is only starting point. Today we are in AI, artificial intelligence age. Even in Andhra Pradesh, data centers, Google has announced 15 billion US dollars data center in Visakhapatnam. Now so many people are coming now. That is where, if you can see, Andhra Pradesh can provide green energy and also cost-effective price. Nearly 5 to 6 gigawatts data centers are going to come here. Lot of demand. That is how things are happening. All technologies, blockchain, everything has come. Even quantum computers have come. You can see today, one example I am giving you. My government is totally on IT-driven governance. We are having data lake. Every citizen, every family, everything will be online. We are having Aadhaar. That is a big advantage, biometrics. Even central government data we are integrating. I can take decision real time basing on merits. I can communicate real time. I can execute real time. That is through WhatsApp governance. Even if you see here, why I am saying we are in inspiring time, historical data is available. Everyday data is updating. And also real-time data we are collecting outside, either temperature, humidity, reservoirs, water levels, groundwater, soil moisture, wind direction, wind quality, everything we can collect it now. I can take decision, I can communicate to the last mile real time. All 700 services I am providing on real time. No citizen need to come to office. Now all corporate offices were watching. Because of data center, corporate offices are going to become redundant. Data center, artificial intelligence, tomorrow quantum computers, automatically it will compute, it will be communicated to the last mile. That is how changes are going to happen. We are leading in the changes in a big way. The day will come, personal medicine, and also precision in agriculture, and also micro management of everything. These are all the order of the day. It is going to happen in future. With all these things, I am confident, all of you, I have taken a very good advantage out of it. One is your presence I am really appreciating, and also have done very good business also. For the last 2 days, I am able to get 13 lakh crores investment, and it is going to generate 1.3 million employment. That is 13 lakh employment. It is a very good advantage for us. By seeing this success, next year also, yesterday I announced one major decision in the country. We are implementing labor reforms. We are implementing infrastructure reforms. We are implementing financial and tax structures, everything. Now one more reform I have brought, that is escrow account with sovereign guarantee. This is a revolutionary thing in India. So far, no government has taken this bold decision. From now onwards, anybody will invest in Andhra Pradesh. The day you invested, what you are eligible as incentives, it will be delivered with sovereign guarantee, with real time. That is my assurance for all of you. Now you are all having technologies, know-how, and also resources. I asked you yesterday morning, sign one MOU with us, test our capacity, then you can move forward. I am very happy. You trusted us. So many MOUs you have come forward. And also we are going to, I promise all of you, 100% we are going to clear real time. And at the same time, what all I am talking here, we are going to implement in toto. I am very happy you enjoyed Aruku coffee and also our hospitality. Yesterday evening also you have seen our dinner. At the time also I interacted so many VIPs. Everybody showed me so much of affection and also happiness. With this, I am again asking you, reserve your tickets next year, November. Same partnership summit is going to conduct this place. Next year, I promise you, I will take you one day to Araku, where in coffee garden along with the tribals, you can have coffee. That is the experience you are going to get next year. That I promise you to take that place. You have seen our hospitality. I am very happy. We will improve further. And also, you have done good business. And also next time, I request all of you, you come with family. Take 1 day or 2 days holiday in Visakhapatnam. We will be very happy to host you. With this wonderful meeting, I had excellent, I have hosted so many partnership summits or so many festivals, so many events. Today's event has given me immense happiness and pleasure, and I wish all the best for all of you. Good luck. And also don't forget about Andhra Pradesh. Continuously we will be in touch with you. We will work together. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you very much, sir. The Indian business, along with the businesses from overseas, have benefited a lot. And it would be most appropriate that Indian business and Indian business lead, Mr. Memani, Rajiv Memani, concludes this session with his remarks and how do we take this huge challenge and also opportunity forward. Rajiv, please conclude with a vote of thanks.
The Honorable Chief Minister, thank you so much. You have showcased India and Andhra Pradesh in the most spectacular way. For all the businessmen, policymakers, investors, I think it's been a great experience. Thank you for what you mentioned to CB, to CII as this being one of the best events, and partly it was that because you helped and you mentored in curating these events. There are three global mega trends. There is geoeconomics, geopolitics, which is driving how we build new relationships, how supply chain resilience is coming, and how advanced manufacturing is happening. There is the second mega trend around AI and technology, and the Chief Minister mentioned about what's happening in that space most eloquently in India and also more so in Andhra Pradesh. And the third mega trend is around sustainability and energy transition, whether it's the entire supply chain, whether it's green energy, solar, green transition, hydrogen. And in all these three areas, if you look at the entire curation of the policy, that has been led by the Chief Minister, by his office, by his team. I think the entire learning process and what's happening in India, what's happening in Andhra has come out very, very clearly. And I had mentioned to the Chief Minister what I have heard from everyone who has signed MOUs. So this is just a warning notice for all the people who are signing MOUs. So as industry, as CII, we are trying to collect feedback. What is the feedback that we can provide to the Honorable Chief Minister for all those people who have signed MOUs in the last 1 year, 12 months? And what are the suggestions, what are the improvements that we can provide to him? And the uniform response that we got was, please don't give him any more ideas. Please don't give him any more thoughts. He's running ahead of us. We are blessed to have a country where the aspiration of the political leadership of the country, whether it's India, whether it's Andhra Pradesh, is far more than the people of the country. And I think that we are blessed as a country, and the purpose and the vision that you have and the honesty of that purpose and vision that you have, Honorable Chief Minister, that gives you the energy and the clarity to execute things. So as citizens of India, as citizens of the world, we are most grateful to have leaders like you, and we feel blessed. Thank you very much. May God provide you with greater energy, greater vision and greater vigor, so that collectively as a team, we can help you implement the vision that you have for the betterment of the country, betterment of the world, and betterment of the citizens. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Chief Minister, for your extremely inspirational and notable valedictory address. Your deep involvement, commitment, continuous guidance and encouragement has been the founding stone for this resounding success of the 30th CII Partnership Summit. Honorable Chief Minister, may I kindly request you to present the mementos to all our esteemed foreign dignitaries on the dais. Sir, may I request you to kindly present the mementos to all our esteemed dignitaries on the dais. And I request our foreign dignitaries to kindly come forward for a photo op. Round of applause for the special gift. And it's a beautiful handloom sari being presented to our honorable dignitary, and it is indeed so beautiful. Traditional handloom sari from Andhra Pradesh, being specially gifted to two of our female dignitaries, foreign dignitaries, so that they can carry a piece of this hand-woven gift back to their own countries. The beautiful hand-woven handloom sari from Andhra Pradesh. I request our other distinguished dignitaries to kindly come forward to receive the mementos. May I request everyone to please come forward for a group photograph. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a huge round of applause. We come to the conclusion of the valedictory session, and once again I'll request everyone to have a huge round of applause for Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh for his unwavering support for this resounding success of the 30th CII Partnership Summit. Thank you, Honorable Chief Minister. With this, ladies and gentlemen, we will break for lunch. We will have the next session right here at the plenary session at 2:30 p.m. we request you to join us back for that session on civil aviation. Thank you.
Shri K. Vijayanand IAS, Chief Secretary, Government of Andhra Pradesh, Honorable Minister for Energy, Shri Gottipati Ravi Kumar Garu, and Mr. Jeremy Jurgens, Managing Director and Head, Center for Frontier Technologies and Center for Cyber Security, World Economic Forum. The World Economic Forum, a global leader in public-private collaboration, has established the Centers for the Fourth Industrial Revolution to accelerate the benefits and manage the risks of emerging technologies. These centers act as innovation platforms, bringing together governments, businesses, and academia to shape policies and frameworks for responsible technology adoption. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now welcome Shri K. Vijayanand, IAS Chief Secretary, Government of Andhra Pradesh, to give the welcome note and opening remarks.
Honorable Chief Minister, Sir, Honorable Minister for IT, Honorable Minister for Energy, Mr. Jeremy, distinguished dignitaries, colleagues, and members of the World Economic Forum. It is an honor to share Andhra Pradesh vision as we launch the Center for Energy and Cyber Resilience. We call it as C4IR in partnership with the World Economic Forum. The world stands at the crossroads of two transformative shifts today. That is the energy transition on one side and digital revolution on the other side. Andhra Pradesh is proud to be among the first Indian states to integrate these two forces through this pioneering center. Our state is advancing towards low carbon economy powered by digital intelligence and industrial resilience. Under Andhra Pradesh integrated clean energy policy, we aim to add 160 gigawatts of clean energy capacity and 1.5 million tons per annum of green hydrogen, positioning Andhra Pradesh as a national clean energy hub. Digitalization is also equally central to this journey. We have deployed AI and ML-based models for energy management. We have deployed using drones and GIS-based asset monitoring systems. And we are using advanced SCADA automation to strengthen grid reliability and enable large-scale renewable integration. Yet with this digitalization comes a responsibility also. Cybersecurity is now at the heart of the energy ecosystem. The C4IR Center will serve as a bridge between the global expertise and state innovation by developing frameworks for cyber-resilient power systems and secured digital infrastructure. This center will unlock value by adding by addressing the barriers to innovation, that is investment, test beds, and deployment tools, while connecting Andhra Pradesh to global policy frameworks and collaborative platforms. With nearly 70% of our students enrolled in STEM program, we are ready to become India's hub for energy and cyber security talent. On behalf of Government of Andhra Pradesh, I extend my sincere appreciation to the World Economic Forum and all partners who made this collaboration possible. Together, we aim to set global benchmarks for secure, sustainable energy systems. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jeremy serves as Managing Director at the World Economic Forum, where he leads the Center for the Fourth Industrial Revolution and the Center for Cyber Security. Over his distinguished career at the World Economic Forum since 1999, Jeremy has overseen its global network for innovation, emerging technologies, and industry pioneer commitments. May I now request Mr. Jeremy Jurgens, Managing Director and Head, to throw his remarks on this occasion.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, Chief Minister, ladies, guests. It's a pleasure to be here today in Andhra Pradesh. The inauguration of the Center for Energy and Cyber Resilience is something that the Forum sees as a significant moment in time when we're facing both an AI transition, but also the underlying energy transition that needs to accompany that. And I think there's no better place to launch the center than here that can actually bring those aspects together. We've been observing the significant progress that Andhra Pradesh is making and a clear vision of what needs to be done today and until 2047 to unlock the human capital that is not only here in the state, but across the nation and globally. And Andhra Pradesh is well positioned to do that. I think we've seen that with the recent announcement for Google, the commitment there. So this is widely recognized and extremely critical for what we do. Now, India's energy transition is actually fundamental also on this journey to zero carbon. There's a 2070 target here in India. We heard on the green hydrogen component to that. So what happens here in India will literally shape the future of the world, right? So, and to be at the forefront of that, I think, is absolutely critical and important. In addition to energy, the other underlying component to the AI revolution will be cybersecurity. If those AI tools and capabilities are not secure, they won't be able to be beneficial, and they actually may be counterproductive to what we need in society. So we heard about the 70% of students that are being trained in STEM skills to provide that future workforce, particularly in the domain of cybersecurity, where there's a gap of 4 million roles and professions that need to be filled. This combination of cybersecurity to make sure we have a secure foundation, this combination of energy to enable the energy transition will give us the power that we need to propel India into the fourth industrial revolution and make sure that we can fully harness the benefits for both economic and social prosperity. So with that, again, very proud to be here with all of you today for the inauguration of our Center for Energy and Cyber Resilience. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jeremy. Special address by Honorable Minister Energy, Gottipati Ravikumar Garu.
Honorable Chief Minister Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu and our IT Minister Lokesh Garu, respectable CS Vijayanand Garu and our guest Jeremy Garu, and economic and dear friends, a warm welcome to all of you. Today is an important day for Andhra Pradesh as we launch the Center for Energy and Cyber Security. This center is not just about technology, it is about making the lives better, safer and more prosperous. The state has launched Integrated Clean Energy Policy 2024 to attract a massive investment in renewable energy projects. With this, the state aims to contribute 30% to India's national target of about 500 gigawatt of clean energy. This shall make sure that every home, farm and every industry gets reliable supply at a reasonable cost. For our youth, this center will open doors for training, research and jobs in the clean energy and cyber security. Under the leadership of our Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu Garu, we are building future where energy is not only sufficient but also secure, affordable and sustainable. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I now request Honorable Minister, ITE and HRD, Sri Nara Lokesh Garu for a special address.
To all the dignitaries on the dais, to all the dignitaries here who are in attendance, I would like to only state that it takes a dreamer to dream. And what you see in front of you is our Honorable Chief Minister, who is a dreamer. When this government came into power, exactly I think 17 months back, he asked us to come up with a mission to create a 6 gigawatt of data center capacity here in Visakhapatnam. This is something that India has never seen, or this region has never seen. But exactly 17 months later, now we are figuring out how do we do the allocation, because there's so much more energy than the 6 gigawatts that we have entailed in our policy. This puts a lot of challenge on the energy requirements of the state. This puts a lot of challenge on this type of energy, Is it clean, renewable, or is it from fossil fuel? How do you manage this entire mix? And then in the whole process, how do you ensure that your energy is not only reliable but also cost effective? One thing that the Honorable Minister Gottipati Ravi Garu is working on is also how do we reduce the cost of energy? Whilst the world is saying I don't want data center because cost will go up, water challenges are going to be there. But here in Andhra Pradesh we are saying that we will create a reliable source of energy, water, and deliver 6 gigawatts of data center capacity and create a 25x multiplier and create jobs. This is what it means to be a dreamer, and we have a dreamer in front of us, and he has a team who's focused on delivery and execution. When I was back at the World Economic Forum in Davos, we discussed threadbare about the center and its importance and relevance in changing times. We are really excited to lead from the front. This center will enable us in our mission of our dreamer, Mr. Naidu, to deliver his dreams, make it a reality. And this is not merely an MOU. So whenever we sign a document in front of our Honorable CM, for us it's a diktat to go get it done. And I look forward to interacting with the center on a monthly basis, getting reports, also reviewing it and ensuring that the global thought process that exists in energy and cyber resilience actually percolates to the grassroots level of Andhra Pradesh and ensures that the digital divide that still continues is ensured that it is as close as possible and that people at large, people, citizens of Andhra Pradesh and of course citizens of India benefit from this center. So it's really exciting times for all the dignitaries who've come long way to Andhra Pradesh. What you see here is history in making. So be part of our journey and we will make it a worthwhile journey, and together let's create history. Thank you very much and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, for the most awaited moment, the formal launch ceremony, unveiling of World Economic Forum in Andhra Pradesh, Center for Energy and Cyber Resilience. Can we have the AV, please?
The world is changing faster than ever. Technology is reshaping economies, industries, and lives, pushing humanity towards a smarter, more connected, and more responsible future. And today, Andhra Pradesh takes a bold leap forward under the visionary leadership of Honorable Chief Minister Shri N. Chandrababu Naidu Garu, introducing the Center for Energy and Cyber Resilience, a pioneering collaboration between the Government of Andhra Pradesh and the World Economic Forum. The global platform is created to accelerate the energy transition and strengthen cyber resilience, placing Andhra Pradesh at the heart of sustainable, secure and inclusive growth. India is on a bold journey to net zero emissions by 2070, and Andhra Pradesh stands at the forefront with a $115 billion renewable energy investment targeting 160 gigawatts of green power and building capacity for 1.5 million metric tons of green hydrogen every year, contributing nearly 30% to India's national target. These efforts position the state as a key player in building a clean energy future for the nation. Cyber incidents in India could reach 1 trillion by 2033. Resilience is essential. Andhra Pradesh is ready to emerge as a global hub for cybersecurity talent and energy innovation. Cleaner energy, smarter technology, stronger security. The Center for Energy and Cyber Resilience, powering energy transition, building cyber resilience.
Congratulations. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Now addressed by the Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu.
Respected Jeremy Jurgens, Managing Director and Head, Center for Frontier Technologies and Center for Cyber Security, World Economic Forum, Honorable Ministers Nara Lokesh Garu, Vijayanand Gottipati Ravikumar Garu, Chief Secretary Vijayanand Garu and friends. Last World Economic Forum, we agreed with World Economic Forum to set up one center here. This center is meant for both Government of Andhra Pradesh and also World Economic Forum. This center is for energy and cyber resilience and also strategic shift point for the state. Now green energy is a reality. Now every government, every country is moving for sustainability. Generally, I have seen World Economic Forum is a body where interactions, exchange of ideas, learning each other, that type of activity. Sometimes they will create forums with different countries and bringing international best practices wherever it is available and also execute that province. The outcome they are going to take other parts of the globe. That is how they are working. Now, as you rightly mentioned now, our government has provided money also, center also. Today we are having MOU. I am requesting you, you have to start work very early and also at least next January in World Economic Forum, you have to showcase something which is interested for the global community. We are going in a big way, 160 gigawatts green energy. Country is moving around 500. In that, 1/3 is going to produce from Andhra Pradesh. There is no doubt about it. This is the best place for you to associate. We are having very ambitious plan also. This is Swarna Andhra Pradesh Vision 2047. Zero poverty, job creation, energy security. Energy security is one angle, affordability is another angle. How to provide sustainable development, that to cost-effective energy. That is where you have to bring so many things, as our minister rightly mentioned now. Technology is available. All over the world, people are watching. Now, recent times, because of green energy revolution in Andhra Pradesh, so many companies are coming to set up data centers and also other industries also. But at the same time, you have to go for sustainable and also cost-effective, how we are going to help us. I have seen, I am interacting so many years, nearly 2.5, 3 decades with World Economic Forum. How to reduce the cost of power. India, I brought power sector reforms. That is around 2000. That is the first reform. Again, 2014, I gave big push for solar, renewable energy. At that time, it was unit 14 rupees, 15 rupees. Now it has come 2 rupees 30 paisa. Long back I announced 1 rupee 50 paisa to 2 rupees. But that is, at one stage it has come 1 rupee 99 paisa also. Today, because of panels, manufacturing, so many things, even expertise, even R&D, so many things we have to do it. Ultimately, it will reduce further. This is where I am requesting World Bank, by using technology, how to reduce the cost of energy as such, and at the same time, how to use AI in a big way. What are all you are having ideas or somebody has done globally, that also you have to bring immediately, and then we will work together. Then only sustainability will come. So with all these things again, this is a wonderful meeting. Energy is very crucial for development. It may be any activity, even agriculture, industrialization, commercial or residential, everywhere we need energy, power we need. There are, because of all inefficiencies, everything, we had a problem. Now we are able to stabilize the sector. This year I asked the Chief Secretary and my Minister to reduce the procurement cost nearly 50 paisa or 40 paisa? 40 paisa. 40 paisa. We used to procure 4 rupees 80 paisa. Now we are reducing to 5 rupees 20 paisa or 4 520. We are asking them to reduce 480 paisa. Next year another 40 paisa. It will come 480 to 440. Ultimately, I wanted to reduce less than 4 rupees. That is procurement cost of government. There are very innovative ideas also I am giving. Innovative ideas also I am giving. Microgrid. They have to manufacture locally, rooftop or field, kusum, and also they have to use locally. Any deficit they have to produce substation level. Even there is a problem, they have to go battery, local demand and supply management. Ultimately, zero transmission losses. Our idea is also net zero to reach. Ultimately, we are working some of the areas, all these things. Now, I am asking World Bank, the World Economic Forum, you have to produce result. Otherwise, I won't come to World Economic Forum. If you want to produce results, you have to work together. These 2 months, what all you can make it happen, you have to do it. And then continuously, world the best model, we have to create on renewable energy. This is what I wanted to promote. I am very happy. This is how sometimes think tank, brainstorming, by experimenting R&D, learning from each other, I am confident we can achieve it. I have seen so many days, no power to generating from power from rooftop. That is the situation today. There is a lot of work we have to do it. Technology penetration and also innovative best practices for sustainability, for meeting our demands. So I wish all the best for a World Economic Forum and also Transco and distribution, and also my minister and also my secretary also. They have to produce results from now onwards. With this, I am thanking all of you. Thank you. Thank you, Honorable.
Thank you very much, sir. Request the Honorable CM Garu to felicitate Mr. Jeremy Jurgens with a shawl and a special souvenir. Gentlemen.
A very good evening to all the distinguished dignitaries from Government of Singapore, His Excellency K. Shanmugam, Minister Home Affairs, Her Excellency Gan Shi Hong, Minister State of Foreign Affairs and Trade and Industry, Francis Chong, Director Ministry of Trade and Energy Industry, from the Government of Andhra Pradesh, Honorable Chief Minister Shri Narachand Babu Naidu Garu, Honorable Civil Aviation Union Minister Ram Mohan Naidu Garu, Honorable IT Minister Lokesh Garu, Vijayanand Chief Secretary Garu, along with all the officials, participants present for the important occasion today. It is indeed a moment of great significance as we formalize partnership between Government of Andhra Pradesh and Government of Singapore. It brings together Singapore's globally recognized expertise in governance, institutional design, urban management, and Andhra Pradesh's strong commitment to sustainable development and digital transformation. Andhra Pradesh is undergoing a phase of rapid transformation by developing AMARAVATI as a capital city, expanding digital public infrastructure, and deepening data-driven decision-making across the departments. In this context, Singapore's knowledge system and best practices will be invaluable in shaping a responsive and future-ready government structure. This MOU establishes a framework for cooperation aimed at strengthening institutional capacities in key areas of sustainable urban governance, real-time governance, digital systems, and human resource development. Through this partnership, we aim to design a more efficient and integrated governance systems, promote sustainable economic growth, build capacities that will enable states to respond to the needs of the citizen in real time. Engagement will encourage joint exploration in key areas shaping the state's growth trajectory, from innovative solutions in land management, resilient infrastructure, and neighborhood development. It recognizes the good governance today must be data-led and collaborative. This partnership will help embed those principles systematically across the department and institutions. It also opens doors for developing digital human capital. This partnership also reflects a shared belief that sustainability and digital transformation are parallel goals, but mutually reinforcing pathway for a better governance. We look forward to the partnership that will not only strengthen governance, planning capacities, but also enhance the quality of life for our citizens through sustainable, data-driven, and people-centric development. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I now invite Mr. Francis Chong, Director, Ministry of Trade and Industry, Singapore, for the welcome and opening remarks.
Good afternoon, Honorable Chief Minister, Ministers, Excellencies, friends and well-wishers of the partnership between Andhra Pradesh and Singapore. My name is Francis Chong, I'm Senior Director, but the other part of my history is that I was head of the Singapore AMARAVATI Partnership Office between 2014 and 2019, where we were much inspired by the vision of Chief Minister and his team. So I did not propose to go over the things that my partner, Sri Piyush Kumar, has outlined. I'm very happy to see all of you here in the room today, especially Singapore business leaders, because you will also bring substance to the partnership between Andhra Pradesh and Singapore. May I just say, therefore, that two things. One is that it is rare in life to be given second chances. So I wish to express my appreciation to my ministers and to Chief Minister and his team for their confidence. And I pledge to do my best to work with my colleague, Sri Piyush Kumar, and his team to bring this partnership to a very productive and substantive future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Francis. I now invite Honorable Minister for IT, HRD and RTGS, Government of Andhra Pradesh, Mr. Nara Lokesh, for his remarks.
As Francis just covered, it's version 2.0 but stronger. I think it's very important not only for Andhra Pradesh, for India, that this strong relationship go forward. And as a state, we're really excited that there should be a two-way stream. So Singapore companies investing into Andhra Pradesh, having of course, access to various sectors that we can offer and vice versa. I believe that this is a beginning of an exciting journey for Andhra Pradesh and Singapore together. And this time around, Government of India has also been kind to support the entire partnership and to lead things from the front. I would like to particularly thank Shanmugam ji for being a great mentor for me, for this relationship, for this partnership. Sir, honestly, if not for you, I don't think we would have come so far. And as Francis said, we wouldn't have been given a second chance all over again. I would like to thank you personally from the bottom of my heart for giving us a second chance. As all of you know, my Chief Minister is a very impatient politician. He likes things to be done as of yesterday. For us to achieve, do things right, a lot of capacity needs to be built into our service, into our ecosystem. And this is something that Francis and I spoke multiple times about. We've interacted, we've discussed. But rest assured, beyond the agreement that we're today going to make, we look forward to sort of expanding the scope, making it a meaningful engagement. I know that we are on a strict timeline. We will deliver on the timeline. And as a state, we will try and match to the speed of Singapore. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for those wonderful words. And now I invite Ms. Gan So Hong, Honorable Minister of State for Foreign Affairs and Trade and Industry, Singapore, for your remarks.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm actually very new, new in Trade and Industry Ministry, new in Foreign Affairs Ministry, but I'm very excited and very honored to be allowed to take part in this very meaningful and exciting project. Before I came, my colleagues in MTI, Francis and Kame, were sharing with me how promising and how much potential there is in AP and also in the project for AMARAVATI. I'm pleased to partner Minister Nar Lokesh to co-chair the Joint Implementation Steering Committee and to guide our officials in developing and implementing the programs and the master plan that had already been developed some years back. The 5 areas of sustainable urban development, digital transformation, real-time governance, human resource development, and sustainable economic development, which we have committed in the MOU. These present challenges as well as plenty of opportunities for both governments of India and Singapore to work together. And I am confident, therefore, that our partnership will be mutually beneficial to Andhra Pradesh and Singapore. I also assure Honorable Chief Minister that myself and my team will do our utmost to be good partners with Minister Lokesh and his team as we strive to create and sustain the physical, social, and economic conditions that enable the people of Andhra Pradesh to lead wealthy, healthy, and happy lives. I look forward to an exciting 5 years journey with you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam, very much. Ms. Gan So Hong has become the first female Brigadier General who brings strategic vision to Singapore's foreign policy. On that note, thank you so much. And remarks by Mr. Kinjarapu Mohan Naidu Garu, Minister of Civil Aviation.
Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu, His Excellency Minister from Government of Singapore, Shanmugam Garu, and our young leader, Minister for IT and Education, Lokesh Anna Garu, Nadendra Manohar Garu, Ministry of Vijayanand Garu, and young minister from Singapore also. And all the dignitaries here and the delegation from Singapore, a very good afternoon to each and every one of you. I think me being here, the mandate is very clear. Honorable Chief Minister has visited Singapore on 30th of July, and he has promised that he is going to connect Vijayawada and Singapore very, very soon. So it was a mandate given to us, and we are very happy to share that tomorrow, November 15th, right in the morning, we are starting flights from Vijayawada to Singapore 3 times a week. And all throughout the conference, when we talk about Andhra Pradesh, one word that you would have continuously heard is not just ease of doing business, speed of doing business. And we wanted to prove it in aviation also, in the connectivity also. And you know that in terms of relations, usually you'll see when it's a country-to-country relations, when you're talking about India-Singapore or India-USA, that is when you'll talk about country-to-country relations. But very rarely you'll see a state and a country having this kind of strong relations. So we are very proud to showcase that Andhra and Singapore have this kind of relation, and not just in terms of value or in terms of investment. The relation that we have with Singapore is a relation of mutual respect. It's a relation of cooperation, it's a relation of complementation, and it goes down long years. And we blindly believe in the leadership of our Chandrababu Naidu Garu. And Chandrababu Naidu Garu believes in the model of Singapore. So you can imagine how much respect we have for Singapore model. And now this is a historic moment, the memorandum of understanding that we are signing with Singapore delegation. We have a lot to gain from it, and it was with this idea we started the MOU long back itself in the term of 2014 to 19. Even though there was little turbulence, I think it is very much stable now. The flight is taking off and very much going to the destination, right destination now. Very happy to see the progress happening again. Singapore is almost a household name in Andhra Pradesh, and everyone knows that the way Singapore has grown over the years, it's been an inspiration for a lot of people, a lot of businesses in fact, and for the government also. And Singapore has proved that it is not about the natural resources that you have, but the human capital that you have. If you have the right intention, if you have the right vision, even the human capital that you can have, you can create wonders. And that is the kind of wonder we want to create in Andhra Pradesh with the help of Singapore. So very excited to see the partnership renewed. And I would like to see more and more demand picking up in this. We already have flights from Visakhapatnam, 4 days a week. Now 3 days a week from Vijayawada. I would like to see more demand coming my way so that I can put pressure on the airlines and service it so that we can go to 7 days a week. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, a person who brings decades of experience in law, governance, and clarity of vision. Renowned for his firm leadership and policy making, he oversees national security, law enforcement, and public safety frameworks, underpin Singapore's stability and global reputation. May I now invite Honorable Minister for Home Affairs, Singapore, Mr. K. Shanmugam Garu, to address the gathering.
Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Chandrababu Naidu, Honorable Minister of Civil Aviation, Sri Kinjarapu Mohan Naidu, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, and Honorable Minister for Human Resources Development, IT, Electronics and Communications and Real-Time Governance, Sri Nara Lokesh, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. Honorable Chief Minister, Mr. Chandrababu Naidu, and Singapore are old friends. We in Singapore admire and respect his dedication, innovation, and boundless energy. First in developing Hyderabad in the 1990s, and since the last 11 years or so, to develop this bifurcated state of Andhra Pradesh so that his people can lead lives that are increasingly wealthy, healthy, and happy. The overarching goal of Swarna Andhra 2047. I shared with the Chief Minister a few minutes ago that in cabinet, in Singapore cabinet, we grow up, as it were, when I was a bit younger. I've heard first Mr. Lee Kuan Yew and then Mr. Goh Chok Tong, previous prime ministers, talk about relationships with India. We are a small place. We have limited resources. So we have to decide where we have relevance, as I said in the speech earlier, where our skills are and which states we can work with. And they would, always talk about the exchanges with the Honorable Chief Minister in those days and say he's got vision, he's got clarity, he can get things done. And Andhra Pradesh is the place that we should encourage our companies to go. Not just our companies, but we should also do a framework and work with them. And I think you see the results in, parts of Hyderabad, you see the results, the IT parks and various other places. You see the results in various other governance models that were put in place. So now, I remember all of that. And India and Singapore have established India-Singapore Ministerial Roundtable and an India-Singapore Business Roundtable. It's been going on for 3 years. It's a structured coordination mechanism that allows us to supervise the relationships and which are the areas we want to focus on and how do we push. Because grand statements are one thing, but you can actually convert them into actions. So every 6 months we look at progress and we say what's happening. And I myself go through it together with the Deputy Prime Minister on my side and with my Indian colleagues. But again, India continues to be big, and again we focus on specific states. And one of the focus areas have been Andhra Pradesh, primarily because we understand Mr. Naidu, and he understands us, and he has visited Singapore, and he is an old friend of Singapore. So we worked on this memorandum of understanding. It at first said, qualitative governance development, what does it mean? Said, you look at Andhra Pradesh, huge number of civil servants, it means training civil servants. And then we said, okay, but we have done this before. About 30 years ago, we started with China. So if we can do it with China, we can do it with Andhra Pradesh. And they, I think literally thousands, am I right, Francis, of mayor level civil servants from China have come to Singapore, periods of time curated specifically for Chinese development. So we can think along those lines. And our other companies can consider, what are the potentials, Visakhapatnam, other areas, and work with the Andhra Pradesh side, Nara Lokesh and others, to see how we can bring this forward. So, and you talk about human capital, which is the only thing Singapore has, but actually the human capital of Andhra Pradesh is helping to develop Silicon Valley, Singapore, and many other places around the world. So I think you can also put it to work here. So in a short while, my colleague Xiao Hong, who was formerly a brigadier general in the army, I didn't realize that was going to be mentioned, and Honorable Minister Nara Lokesh will sign an exchange, an MOU, that will establish a framework of cooperation between Andhra Pradesh and Singapore. And it will exchange knowledge, expertise in good governance, sustainable development, and it will also have a business focus. And I'm sure that both ministers will do their best as co-chairs of the Joint Implementation Steering Committee to make the partnership productive and beneficial. And to support them, both the Honorable Chief Minister and I have agreed to serve as advisors to the steering committee. I think the thinking is sometimes some gray hair, or in my case, no hair, helps deal with younger people. But the younger people have that energy to push things through. So it shows the seriousness with which our governments are treating this partnership. And it's a partnership that enjoys the strong support of the government of India and other well-wishers of Andhra Pradesh, such as the World Bank. The world is facing geopolitical disruption. It is important that friends come together, because if we don't have a globalized trading system, at least you can have clusters of countries, bilaterally as well as multilaterally, that can work together. And this MOU that is going to be signed today is not just a partnership between Andhra Pradesh and Singapore, but it can contribute to closer ties between Andhra Pradesh and Singapore and India. So we look forward to working with the Honorable Chief Minister and his team and realize the full potential of our partnership. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I now request our Honorable Chief Minister, Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu garu, to address the gathering.
Honorable Minister for Home Affairs, Singapore, Sri Shanmugam garu, Honorable Minister of State for Foreign Affairs and Trade and Industry, Government of Singapore, Honorable Gan Sheo Hong, Military Officer. If I pronounce wrongly, then Central Minister Kinjarapu Ram Mohan Naidu garu, Honorable Minister Lokesh garu, Honorable Minister Manohar garu, Chief Secretary Vijayanand garu, distinguished invitees, I have to mention one man here, Mr. Francis. From the beginning, he associated with Andhra Pradesh from 2014 onwards. Now one more partner has joined, Piyush Kumar garu. Both of you are leading. Even ministers are working with you. And ultimately, this understanding has to make us successful. I really appreciate Singapore. I am a great admirer of Singapore. Not expecting any favor. I have studied so many countries. I studied democratic countries, communist countries, even kingdoms. Being a democratic country, the functioning of Singapore has seen. Small country, small population, very strong public policies. I have seen the model of Lee Kuan Yew from the beginning. Meticulous planning, good governance, and unwavering commitment to excellence has made my inspiration throughout my political career. I used to mention public meetings also. That is how now Singapore has become household name. No other country. And also when in Hyderabad, around 1995, they partnered with me. They built towers. Even in Hyderabad, there is a Singapore township. And also development, they have done extremely well. When I lost power, all my friends ignored me. Only one government remembered, that is Singapore government. They told me one thing very clearly, you are in power or out of power. Your credibility is important. You are our friend permanently. We will be with you permanently. That is how around 2014 after bifurcation, in election campaign I told very clearly, we don't have city, I developed Hyderabad. Now it has gone to Telangana, it is for Telugu people, let them enjoy. God has given me some strength to build one more city. This is an opportunity for me. I am having a very good friend from Singapore government, so I will request them to help. I will build another Singapore in India, that is AMARAVATI. That was my promise, election promise. Earlier, around 1995, after became Chief Minister, I went to America to study IT companies. 15 days, I studied all companies. Same model I replicated in Hyderabad. That is the beginning of IT. This time I came all the way to Singapore. I request only one thing. Time is essence. If you call tenders, all these things, it will take some time. How we are going to do, I don't know. Help me by giving one of the best master plan details of a city. Then they took to the cabinet, central cabinet. Free of cost, they have done with record time. That is the gratitude I am having on Singapore government and also rulers of Singapore. They have done extremely well. There was some setback. Again, 2024, I went back to Singapore. What happened, I want to regret. Straighten the record. I request them to come back. I am very happy. Today again, Singapore government has come to support government of Andhra Pradesh for future development. I really appreciate Singapore government. And also, today if you see here, we are having MOU today, sustainable urban governance, essential for our growing cities, digital and real-time governance, ensuring transparency and efficiency, human resource development, building a skilled workforce for tomorrow, knowledge-based economic growth, positioning us as an innovation hub. We are having a strong ambition, that is Swarnandhra Pradesh 2047, 2.4 trillion US economy. It is not impossible, it is possible. That is where we are working. Even India, we are having stable government. That is our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. Now, Singapore is having stable government for the last 6 decades. That is the secret of your success. Strong leader, stable government, consistent policies. Singapore is moving from strength to strength. Now India, we are also moving in that direction. Today you have seen in Bihar elections, we have won, NDA has won 200 seats. 209. Latest tally 209. You can imagine development, good politics, and also people will support us. That is where India is now moving in the direction. Lot of things both governments have to do. Every year, thousands of people from China, you are training. Now for all skill development, capacity building, this is the gateway for you to enter Andhra Pradesh and train our people. In turn, India will benefit out of it. That is your ambition from the beginning. I am very happy. Not only friend of Andhra Pradesh, Singapore government, they like India, they wanted to help India. We are very happy. This MOU is going to help us in a big way. Both military officer is on the other side. He is very strict. She is very strict. Even our minister is also young and energetic. He has to prove himself as Stanford graduate, how he is going to work. Ultimately, they have to bring some transformative changes in Andhra Pradesh, in India. So many entrepreneurs are here from Singapore. Today, the second largest delegation from Singapore. I really appreciate you. I welcome you. I am wishing all the best. Before leaving, don't forget one thing. Take Araku coffee, organic coffee, and also sign one MOU. For that, you may not regret. It is a win-win situation. We will make you successful. That is where we are now. Lot of opportunities. Any creativity, this is the place for you to launch your innovative projects. Again, both ministers, I am wishing all the best. Before that, both secretaries, Francis and Piyush, you have to play a major role. If things are not going to happen, we will ask only you. Myself and Shanmugam will watch. We are not going to interfere. We will watch. If you won't perform, sir, you have to pull them up. All of us. Ultimately, results are important. I am very happy. Happiest moment in my life. Again, sometimes if you do something in the interest of public, there is a setback. We all feel. Again, we are putting on track. That satisfaction is a amazing satisfaction. Today, this MOU, I am signing so many MOUs. That country to country, person to person, company to government, all those things are different. This MOU is different. I am thankful to you, especially Shanmugam garu. Without him, it should not happen. There is a goodwill. Even that goodwill conversion into outcome, somebody needs. That is Honorable Minister has done very good positive work. I am thanking on my behalf and also Government of Andhra Pradesh and people of Andhra Pradesh. With this, I am thanking all of you. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you very much, sir. On that note, we now move on to the MOU exchange ceremony. I request Ms. Hang So Hong, Honorable Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, to step forward, and Mr. Nara Lokesh, Honorable Minister for IT, Government of Andhra Pradesh. Thank you. Thank you, sir. May I now call upon the Singapore business delegation to come forward for the group photograph with the Honorable Minister and the dignitaries. The business delegation will stand one step down. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And I request Mr. Piyush Kumar, Principal Secretary, to propose the vote of thanks.
On behalf of Government of Andhra Pradesh, I extend our sincere gratitude to the Government of Singapore for all its partners institutions for joining hands with us in this forward-looking collaboration. The MOU reflects a shared vision and commitments of both governments that places a strong emphasis on good governance, institutional excellence and innovation-driven development. Our appreciation goes to the teams from the both sides who have worked tirelessly to shape this framework, aligning it with Andhra Pradesh's immediate need, long-term vision and sustainable inclusive growth requirements. The partnership will formalize today will translate into action through expert exchanges, training programs, digital governance projects, knowledge-sharing platforms, ensuring a real-time impact on the ground. These mechanisms will ensure partnerships remain action-driven, transparent, adaptive, and translating policy intent. I thank all the dignitaries, officials present for witnessing the milestone for your continued encouragement as we move forward on our journey for implementation. With support of Government of Singapore and our collective resolve, I am confident that this cooperation will play a defining role in advancing Andhra Pradesh's journey towards sustainable good governance and good excellence. As the Honorable Chief Minister has tasked upon Francis and me, I am sure we assure you that we will make this a very, very successful thing. Thank you, sir.
Honorable Chief Minister Shri Chandrababu Naidu Garu, Honorable Civil Aviation Minister Shri Rammohan Naidu Garu, Honorable Minister for Industry Bharat Garu, all other distinguished senior leaders of the Andhra Pradesh and our two stalwarts Satish Reddy and Somnath, distinguished friends, truly a historic moment because Chandrababu Naidu doesn't do anything which is ordinary. If you recall, India's journey in the IT space was launched by Babu Garu in 1999 when the high-tech city was conceptualized by him. At that point of time, our IT sector was very small. But if you recall, the Y2K bug had started creating a scare in the world that after the millennial changes from 99 to 2000, there'll be chaos and all systems will break down. Babu Garu is one person who never loses an opportunity. He grabbed the opportunity. He realized that people will need talent and skill from India for software, for IT industry across the world. He invited people from all over the country initially for the development of the high-tech city, gave a single window clearance, gave all the infrastructure facilities. And today, if Hyderabad is defined for its achievements, for its contribution to the economy, a large portion of it is due to the success of high-tech city, which has become iconic and symbolizes India's strength in the IT space. The world has moved on, and today is the day and age. The future is going to be drones, space technology, artificial intelligence, quantum computing. And you saw very recently, in Hindi there's a phrase,
For some of you who can understand it, I'll translate it. Baji maar gaye, which means he took the initiative, and before anybody else could do it, he grabbed the opportunity and captured the initiative. That is what he has done today with the first drone city of India, the first space city of India coming up in the Orvakal industrial area in Andhra Pradesh from Kurnool. It's a large project, 2,621 acres, very close to the Kurnool airport, good connectivity to the expressways, to the railway system, air connectivity, and GOI and Government of India and state government were collectively developing it. Now, for such a large industrial area, to attract industry, it will take time, it will be a long-term project, but this man is always in a hurry, doesn't have patience, becomes a problem for some of us. Am I right, Satish? So he said, okay, you will take time, but I will do it faster. And he conceptualized the drone city, which will be 300 acres dedicated to drones. And in Operation Sindoor, we have all seen that the importance in our defense capabilities is gradually moving towards high quality drones. India should be Atmanirbhar, self-reliant, and Chief Minister is taking a, if we want to use a football analogy, a forward position, or batting on the front foot, because we are all cricket lovers, to come up with the first ever drone city. He's taken the initiative also in the space sector, very close to Sriharikota, and I think it's truly phenomenal, the kind of incentive package that he has come up with to encourage people to come and invest in the drone city and space city, and the announcement he has made today, where he has talked of an escrow account to commit to all the investors that all these incentives, 20% capital investment reimbursement, 100% state GST refund, all IP filing costs, all testing costs being refunded, all of this, you won't have to go to government offices and really struggle for it. He's going to create an escrow mechanism, have a certification process which is free of official or political or bureaucratic interference, and guarantee to investors that what he says will be delivered. And I think that's a huge message to investors. Congratulations, Chandrababu Naidu Garu. I'm sure under your leadership, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision, and I'll quote what he had said, "It is my dream that everyone in India should have a smartphone or drone in every farmer's field and prosperity in every home." I think this vision of Prime Minister Narendra Modi will surely be fulfilled under the Swarna Andhra 2047 vision, working hand in hand with Prime Minister's Viksit Bharat 2047 vision. The two tall leaders, Prime Minister Modi, Chief Minister Chandrababu, two brothers working with the collective power of the people of Andhra Pradesh, working towards a bright and prosperous future for every child born in Andhra Pradesh. Congratulations, Chandrababu Garu. Congratulations to the people of Andhra Pradesh. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And now I request our Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu, to address the...
Honorable Minister Sri Piyush Goyal Garu, Advisor to Government of Andhra Pradesh, Dr. Satish Reddy Garu, another Advisor to Government of Andhra Pradesh, Dr. S. Somanath Garu. One is space, one is drone. One is defense, one is futuristic technologies. And also ministers on the dais and friends. There is shortage of time. We are all busy. Already delayed the program. As the Honorable Minister has rightly mentioned, it is a historical day. Government of India is announcing some program. We are adopting first mover advantage. That is our Honorable Prime Minister has announced quantum mission. Immediately, I brought quantum computer first in India, that to AMARAVATI. January, we are going to operate quantum computer in AMARAVATI. Honorable Prime Minister has announced green hydrogen mission. Now, for green hydrogen mission, we declared green hydrogen valley, that is Andhra Pradesh. 500 gigawatts country is going to produce. In that 160 gigawatts of green energy from Andhra Pradesh. Now because of green energy, data centers are coming. AI is coming. It is an excellent ecosystem we are creating. Government of India has announced deregulation space sector. Immediately I was in touch with Somanath ji. He is an expert. So he is making a reality near to Sriharikota, next door, that is space city in Tirupati, it is coming. I am confident. Already 2-3 companies are showing interest. With this conference, that space city is full of entrepreneurs. They are going to launch satellites for the global community. If you see here, very interestingly, we are having 2 cities to develop it. One is near Bangalore. That is R&D. And also so many applications will develop in Satsai district near to Bangalore. R&D, satellite prototyping and incubating space tech startups. Tirupati near Sriharikota, we are launching pad. There we are going to develop component manufacturing, satellite integration and launch logistics. We are targeting 25,000 crores investment, 35,000 jobs next 10 years. Recently I visited Singapore, I told you, this was Dubai. They have taken to me to moon. What is 2071? They have shown me. Now our Somanath Garu is here. He will do better than Dubai because they don't have technology, all these things they are doing. We are having everything. We will prove it what is our space technology for the global community. And also we are giving exemptions with provision stamp duty, waiver, R&D grants, and also we have created 100 crore space tech fund also. This will give, money is not the constraint, according to me. We'll get somewhere. If there is no money, my friend Piyush is here. Then I will knock his door. There is no problem at all. Another thing, this is where drone city. Even recently, our Honorable Prime Minister also has announced drone city we are launching today. This is where NICDIC, they have given some money. We are making use of money. That is where our Orvakallu, you have given some money. We are developing 300 acres. We are earmarking if necessary. Lot of land is available. And also you can guide us. We will take to the logical conclusion. Here advanced manufacturing world-class testing certification facilities, skilling of 25,000 people, remote pilots, robust R&D and innovative networks, public support with ease of doing business, and crucially, service enablement. Here, drones, we are thinking, it is so many things. Tomorrow, all wars will be through drones only. That is going to happen. Already India has shown what is the power of drone recently. And also civilian applications, even pesticides application, fertilizers, even you can go for mosquito control, not only one or two, surveys, even soil mapping, so many applications, and also finally any transportation of cargo. Ultimately, I am asking, two honorable ministers are here, high-level, powerful ministers. One is Investment Minister Piyush Goyal, Civil Aviation Ram Mohan Naidu. I am asking them to give me permission to launch drone cars or taxis within 2 years' time. That has to be done. That is a game changer. To lay the road, it will be very costly. To use drone, lot of space. Even civil aviation had a problem how to regulate. I told him, their department, you are regulating as on today, how you are regulating flights? Air traffic controller. You put drone control, traffic controller, they will regulate every drone, roads, everything. We are ready to launch that. That is what I told him. Now they are convinced. But execution is important. I am very happy today. You name any technology has to be in Andhra Pradesh. All high-tech. Either drone technology, satellite, quantum computers. America is having Silicon Valley. We will have Quantum Valley. That is the speed we have to move forward. And also, you know, electronics, we have to mobilize so many electronic devices. We will go IoT, sensors, cell phones, everything. We will move in that direction. Aerospace, again Ram Mohan Naidu and Industries Minister here. There is a lot of demand for flights, even defense and everything. That also we have to work it out. These are all the areas, even semiconductor, even tomorrow robotics. That is the order of the day. Today we are thinking, tomorrow there is a population problem globally. Either you have to send people to that countries or you have to send robotics to that country. That is the order of the day. Even countries like Taiwan asking me to send people from India. So this is a huge opportunity. It is only the imagination is only the limitation. Everything is possible. From now onwards, we are going to see new things in Andhra Pradesh. Our Honorable Prime Minister is doing extremely well. If I say something, earlier they used to ask me, what is this? I cannot follow, I cannot understand. Now our Honorable Prime Minister is saying, if I do something, I tell something, you will add something, you do it. That is the target he is giving. So we are proud of him. Everything is possible. Everything I am imagining because of Honorable Prime Minister. He is a leader with vision, and also he is a leader with a clear direction, and also he is executing everything. Our friends, all of you are here. You have to do one thing. Either you have to use drone or be a pilot or produce drones. That is what you have to do. And space technology for everybody. Dubai, recently they told me, by 2071, that is UAE Formation Day, Moon will send power to every home. That is their vision. Now you can visualize what you are going to do it. That is the order of the day. Everything is possible. It is only imagination. 20 years back, you thought for our generation on your rooftop, that is solar today. your field can generate power. That is the power. So with all this, imagination is very important. I am very happy. 2025 Visakhapatnam CAA Summit will create new history in high-tech industry. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we now move on to the exchange of MOUs with upcoming investors in Space City. And firstly, may I call upon Blue Eye Soft Corp and BES Space Private Limited, Mr. Srikanth Kodaboina, Managing Partner. Blue Eye Soft, along with BES Space, specializes in aerospace and space tech, driving advances, quantum technologies, and large-scale infrastructure. Blue Eye Soft also excels in AI, big data analytics. And may I call upon next Ethereal Exploration Guild Private Limited, Mr. Manu J. Nair, co-founder. Mr. Manu J. Nair from Ethereal Explorations Guild Private Limited, upcoming investors in the Space City. They develop next-generation launch vehicle technologies and advanced space systems. Congratulations and thank you. Next up, exchange of MOU with upcoming investors of Drone City. Allobotics Private Limited, Mr. Davala Sai, Business Team Lead. May I call you onto the stage, please? Mr. Sai. They specialize in autonomous drone systems and integrated technologies, building full-stack consoles and machine control platforms for multi-drone coordination with seamless hardware and software integration. Congratulations. Next up, may I call upon Akin Analytics Solutions Private Limited, Ms. Janaki, founder and CEO. Hyderabad-based startup specializing in AI-powered drone analytics, manufacturing and RPTO-certified pilot training. It serves defense industry, agriculture and logistics. And next up, may I call upon Aerospace Industries, Mr. Ravi Soni, Executive Director. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, Honorable Chief Minister. Thank you, Honorable Minister Sri Piyush Goyal ji. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
With a vision not only for the development of Andhra Pradesh, but for the holistic development of India under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi towards Viksit Bharat 2047, a developed, a prosperous nation where every state of India will prosper, where every citizen of India will get a high, good quality of life, where every child born in Andhra Pradesh will have a bright future ahead of him. A visionary leader, Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu, Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, my colleague in the Union Cabinet, a very young, dynamic Minister for Civil Aviation, Shri Rammohan Naidu Garu, the upcoming leader of Andhra Pradesh, somebody whom I have seen from a young age evolving into a leader of substance, a person committed to the development of his people, his state, and with a compassionate bent of mind, Nara Lokesh Garu, all the distinguished excellencies, my colleagues, ministers from across the globe, captains of industry, both from India and abroad. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Namaskar. It is indeed an immense privilege to address the 30th edition of the CII Partnership Summit. From the rich history of Satavahana Kingdom to its present status as a hub for steel, semiconductors and seafood, the Visakhapatnam region stands as a gateway to global trade. I extend warm greetings to the Honorable Vice President, whose distinguished career in public service and commitment to empowering the marginalized communities is an inspiration for all of us. One interesting fact about him, he is also affectionately called the Vajpayee of Coimbatore. I acknowledge and welcome Governor, His Excellency Syed Abdur Nazir Ji, whose exemplary judicial career has strengthened our democratic foundations. And I congratulate Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu for his bold Swarna Andhra Pradesh 2047 vision, which reflects how ambition, when coupled with tech-driven execution, can truly transform a state. Friends, we gather here today at an inflection point in global history. The world order that defined the past several decades is being rewritten. In this churning and tremendously volatile and uncertain, challenging times, in this Samudra Manthan that we witness, India stands as an oasis in the desert. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has very aptly said, and I quote, "For global peace, stability and prosperity, the world's most populous country must become self-reliant," unquote. We draw from our ancient wisdom of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The world is one family. India's rise will benefit all of humanity. Let me share what guides our journey from a $4 trillion economy to a $35 trillion economy by 2047, when we will celebrate a developed nation, a prosperous India, celebrating 100 years of independence. Inspired by Chanakya's Arthashastra, I